In Crusader Kings 3, you usually want to build the biggest army possible. But no, today we only use elephants, the most expensive unit in the game, and attempt to take Scandinavia from the Vikings. So for this, as you can see, we are starting in the south of India. And one thing I did do, just to make my life slightly easier, is I have set the game rule for diplomatic range to unlimited. So that means we don't have to do a war there, you know what I mean, all the way up just to reach Scandinavia. But our first challenge is going to be taking over our neighbor's land, because if we look at terrain, he has a lot of jungles, and in jungles you can build elephant trees. And there we go, very lucky, our first attempt, we got a claim on the full duchy. So that means we can pretty much go in there already and take all of the land we need, although we will get him as a vassal. So we're probably gonna have to then wait for our truce to end and revoke his titles so we can take the jungle tiles, but that's fine. So yeah, we can just march in there. We should win, and we are losing that fight. So we will call our allies, because yeah, we lost, which is very, oh, no, wait, are we winning now? This bar is so back and forth. I've never seen it do this before. Usually it starts going one way and it keeps going that way, but look how close this is. And we captured him in that battle, so we can enforce that one. And that is our first step of this plan successful. And we don't have a truce with this guy in the south, so we'll just attempt to revoke his title. They're both standing up. That is fine. Okay, there's actually quite a few of them. We'll start sieging. We're going to call our allies again. We want to revoke them just so we can hold the actual jungle terrain, so we can build our own elephant trees there. Because elephants are expensive, so we want to hold as little as possible. As you can see, 400 to build and a monthly upkeep while raised of 2.2 gold and while unraised 0.47. So what we need to do is boost them just as much as we can. There we go, 100%. So enforce that one. Now we have them both in jail. Problem is we will have a truce with this guy, I think, so we can't revoke his yet, but we can revoke this guy's, and our truce ends in 3 years. So what we gotta hope is this guy doesn't escape within the next 3 years, and then we can revoke his title. But we do have now our first jungle terrain, as you can see right there, jungle. So what we can do is build elephant trees. They cost 135. They give us more knights, more knight effectiveness, and elephant cavalry damage plus 4%, all the way up to boosting their damage by 32% and their toughness by 12. So building one in each of these will give us a big boost. And there we go, our truce is now over. So we can go to our prison and then revoke title and just take all of his titles from him. Now the first things I'm going to build is I'm going to build my capital up. So things like manor houses, they are perfect to put down. 0.7 gold at the first level. Then we can put farms and fields down, upgrade them both before we even think about invading Scandinavia, because there's some pretty powerful Vikings. And of course, one thing I still need to do, now our next plan is Scandinavia. We are going to destroy all of our other men-at-arms, and we are just going to take elephants. I don't know how this is going to work. I haven't tested it out beforehand. I'm just hoping it can work. Okay, if we actually create one more title, we can become a king, and that will give us access to the Royal Architect, which can speed building up to 30%. So I think what I'm going to do is declare war for a claim. Don't know where we got that claim from, but take that one more county, then become a king, so we can get a Royal Architect and hopefully massively now speed up our goals. There we go. So we can spend 500 gold to become a king, and now we can get a Royal Architect. This guy is good. He would be even better if he wasn't ruling, but that will take 20% off of our construction time, so I think that is very much worth it. Actually, 5 months it took for each level of the farms and fields, which is amazing. We can boost our income so fast now. Okay, so currently we have now, for what we can do for the time being, maxed out our capital county. And as you can see, just from here, we're making basically 5 gold per month, which is pretty good for one county this early in the game. So what we're going to do now, yeah, is upgrade and build as many elephant trees as we can before we even get the elephants, as they will just lower our income. Okay, so with that, I am finally done building. We're making 15.9 gold per month. And what I just did was I also built in all of our main domains now that we personally hold tier 2 elephant trees and tier 2 trade ports for extra money and development growth. But now I think we can support some elephants. And as you can see from domain, we are boosting their damage currently 32%. 6%, which is a lot of damage. They do 380 damage. They are so expensive. So each regiment we can hold a maximum of 5, and we can get 5 different stacks. So that is 25 different stacks we can hold, costing a grand total of 10,000 gold just to build them, which is terrifying. We're probably not going to max them out, but hopefully we get just enough to win some wars. Okay, so it is now 982 AD, and you may be wondering why I had such a big jump in time. Basically, I waited until the next era, so that meant we could upgrade all our castles, and in turn, upgrade all our elephantries to level 4. So if we go now to our military, I have built 3 stacks, and I did just save another 4,000, which should allow us to get 2 more full stacks. This is going to be so expensive, and because of all our elephantries, they're all doing now 410 damage. They're all being boosted 64% from domain. Once these are all fully built, we have a lot of elephants that we can bring to some wars. So we are going to go straight to Scandinavia, and we have to find somebody weak that we can fight, because we are going to take a lot of attrition getting there, and we're not going to have any allies or any friendly territory to resupply. So we're going to lose a lot of elephants on the way there. So the weakest person, just for the first war, so we have like a resupply spot, I'm going to call it you. So I have picked up the sanctioned loopholes perk in the learning tree, so we can buy a claim. That means we can declare war straight away and go for that. And at full raise, our army, just our men-at-arms, is going to cost 66.8 gold. So we're going to rinse through any money that we have, and we just picked up Incestuous. Very cool. I promise I didn't marry my family member. Like, we are not related in the slightest, but there we go. Okay, so hopefully this gold is enough to just get us there and do one simple war. Now, his capital has 340 in their garrison, so we should be able to siege that as long as we don't lose too many on the way there. So we have 640 troops in total with 15 knights. Of course, being all elephants, they are elite quality, but I mean, there's not many of them. But let's see. Okay, so we made it there, look. And our supplies are 55, so it's not terrible. And it's taken us 19 months. It's saying we're going to win that, and we're getting the disembarkment penalty. Higher quality, more men-at-arms counter. And look at all the buffs they're getting, and it's saying we should win. Let's see. Our first battle with our... 8? Oh, like, I didn't see that alliance. That is not good. Can we defeat them all? I don't know. I'm not confident in that. Oh, God. There's so many of them. I don't think... Can we keep beating them? There's no way. Because I've never done like a full elephant army. So I'm not too sure how exactly their power is going to be. But right now, they are literally wiping out them. They're losing like all of their men. They've gone from 8,000 odd men to 2,900. We're about to fight another 2,500. And how many are going to survive? Let's see. 3. So they are now down to 779 men. It's a slow siege, which is going to be a problem we're going to have. But this should be a successful first war. Enforced demands. And there we go. Our first county in Scandinavia. We have a long way to go. But I am super impressed with that. That is really, really good. And what we can do now, unlock household soldiers. Each regiment can get an extra 3 stacks of them. And we get a brand new regiment. So if we unlock that, we get an even bigger army. But now I'm feeling much more confident to just buy claims with everybody around me and start leaving our mark over here with our amazing elephant. Now, they raise really, really slow. So we've got to be careful they don't jump on us while we're still raising. That would, yeah, ruin any chance we have of expanding. But the more land we get over here, the safer we are. Who are you? Oh, he's also fighting for their land. Oh, and he has 5,700 men that did just jump us. It's looking like we're going to win, though. Yeah, I mean, we just killed almost 2,000 of them in that one battle. Problem is, us losing 100 men is very scary because that's a big, big chunk of our army. But we did win that pretty easily. And it looks like he hasn't carried on the war. Very nice. So the problem is, if we attack her, we could probably defeat her, but then she has a lot of allies as well. But I mean, everybody around us is kind of very powerful. Sweden has split into 2. Norway being much weaker, although allied with Gunnar with 3,400 men. But that's not like a terrible war for me to try. Although, first of all of this realm is just a duchy. So if we can get 500 piety, buy a claim on this duchy, we can take all of this land in one war. And right now, the only ally is our vassal who has this county here. So, I mean, we should be... I think we can win that. Okay, and we have also now picked up household soldiers. So we can increase all of these to size 8, which I'll try and do because we are still waiting for sanctioned loopholes. So we got a little bit longer left on that as well. And there we go. Sanctioned loopholes. So you have a lot more allies now, but you seem to be weaker overall. So we can buy claim on your land, declare war for our claim. And look at all that land we're about to pick up. This is huge. Let's see how this goes. His capital's right there. I'd rather focus early war, though, on defeating his units. So in total, we have 740 men. Now, he is in another war. So you know what? We may as well go for his capital then. I imagine the siege is going to be painfully slow, but it's not too bad on 5 speed. Okay, and there we go. We are up now 21%, so we'll go resupply our units. Oh, and it looks like they are coming to meet us. Finally, they have arrived. Let's go. I'm hoping we absolutely smash them and kill like their entire army. That is the hope. They had 12 survivors, and we can go and fight them again, just wipe out their remaining army, and he is down to just 147 men. I think he's lost some land. I think this guy has gone independent, so that's less land we are going to pick up, which kind of sucks. I'm going to need to siege some more, but everything has about 650 in their garrison, so we get like a little bit through sieging, and then we run out of men. Hopefully this time, though, at full strength, we can just about do it. Yeah, there we go. 100%. Enforce that. And now look at us. Yeah, we can literally just keep buying claims. And look how much land we can just keep taking. Like, this is massive. And we also have the Lappish conquest of our land as well. So we are defending a war as well, which is perfect. Yeah, I'll focus on defending first this other war, because we should be able to defeat their armies quite easily over here without losing too many units. And then we can just go over and fight and hopefully siege and win the attack quite fast as well. Just don't let them siege too much if we can help it. And we won the defense. And we also have factions rising up against us now. A big faction, actually. But I'm going to focus on winning this other war first, hopefully. I don't know, though. There's so many people we can go and fight right now. Maybe we'll just walk around defeating as many armies as we can. One invalidated. I think that was the peasant uprising. Oh, we actually captured him in that battle, so we can enforce that one as well, just leaving us with our vassals' war. Our troops are having no time to rest. Wait, what is this one? This is a liberty war, and that is all the way down here. Honestly, you may just win that one. I might give you that. Unless we have time to get down there. I'm more focused on our land up here. Okay, we may actually be in trouble because we can't resupply our units. We don't have the money. So we need to actually probably call a white peace if we can get up 30%, as we don't really have the troops to siege either. So if we can go and win this fight against 2,700 of them. There we go, actually. We captured the main leader in that battle, which is very lucky. We'll disband our units for now. And honestly, I'm thinking this war down here, we probably just let them win it. Yeah, you know what? Win it. I'm not too bothered. You win that war, to be honest with you. We need to make a lot of money back now, which is great. So as you can see right over here, my next target was going to be Savo. But there's a big problem. Both of his counties have a garrison of 800. And if we look, we only have 725 elephants. So we cannot siege that. So you know what that means? We're going to have to try and get even more elephants. This is getting ridiculously expensive at this point. Okay, so we have brought it up now to, as you can see, 850 elephants. And to be honest with you, I don't want any more. We're not really making enough money. We're only making 5 gold a month now with all of these unraised. Now, I did save some money to get some more, but I don't think I will. I think that is way too risky to go that little income with this many elephants to pay for. Okay, this is actually really good for us. So, oh, it's about to end though. But these guys are doing a tyranny war, and one of their counties has actually just been sieged, and they're down to 25 on the garrison. Now, I don't know. Do they instantly respawn as soon as a war ends? I actually don't know. Well, let's find out, because this could be the perfect opportunity to take that land. So I'm not going to waste it. We're going to raise all. Oh, no, not raise all. Oh, no. Oh, no. We need to just raise men at arms, which take a while, so that might have just cost us a lot. Hopefully, they don't attack me. It's going up slowly. Okay, quick. If we are quick enough, we can siege that. That's huge for us. And then go and defeat their armies, and hopefully we can actually end this. Now, they have 4,000 men here, but we can just instantly kill all but 9 of them. And they are down to 200 men. Now, we can't siege his capital because they have too many troops. But if he raises his men again and we go for one more battle, we may be able to end this. At least I hope. Oh, we captured his heir. He sent his heir into the army. That's the only thing we could hope for. So, that was so lucky. We had to take advantage of that. So, as you can see, the two big things left to do is take on Denmark and Norway. Now, what we could do, technically, we could try a kingdom-level holy war. The problem with that is we will probably be fighting a lot of Catholics, and we'll probably lose. But, I mean, it could be worth trying. Now, his capital does only have a garrison of 550, so what I might try is buying a claim on his capital duchy and go into war for it. All our elephants are rebuilt. I mean, that's a decent chunk of land, and it should massively limit his power if we are taking his best land. So we're going to raise them all the way up here. They're going to take 13 months. This is terrible. I don't know why they're taking so long, but yes, that's the way it is. And we are facing 20,000 men. How is he? Has he got a holy order as well? Yeah, they're all starting to use holy orders on me as well. I don't think we are defeating 20,000, but you know what? We will try. We have to try. If we can catch this 3,000, defeat a lot of them before anybody else gets involved, we may have a chance. Okay, nobody's coming to help him. Okay, that's strange, but I'll take it. Okay, actually, 7,000 of them are marching in. We'll let them come and fight us. They're fighting us in chunks. Really? I'm surprised by that. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, they could have just jumped us, but they didn't. We're up 34%. So now we're going to go over to his capital and start sieging that. And we need this to end soon because, yeah, very, very soon we're going to start going in big, big debt. But we've taken them down to 10,000 men. And, okay, as I'm not too sure if we can win this. There may just be too many of them. I don't want to use allies because they won't use elephants and it kind of defeats the purpose. But right now, we can take a white piece. Okay, we'll white piece it because we ran out of money, so we couldn't resupply our elephants anymore. That sucks, but at least we tried. And we kind of know we're going to have to wait to get a little bit more powerful, I think. Okay, so we have now maxed out our elephants, and we are making 2.6 gold per month. Now, that can be helped if we maybe get a different bishop. Should start getting... Okay, there we go. We're getting church holdings as well, so that does bring us now up to 17.9 a month, which is okay. That's not terrible. Sweden, as you can see, did just like blow up. An island become free, and Ireland has land all the way over here now as well. So yeah, the world is a mess, to say the least. But I will try and get enough piety to do a holy war for a kingdom. That would be really, really helpful, I think. And Sweden just flipped to Poland. What is going on? Making them an even tougher war. So we're probably going to have to go for Norway first. And for some reason, we don't have the ability to do duchy holy wars or kingdom ones on these guys, which is really strange. I'm not sure what is causing that, to be honest. And it just exploded once again with the death of their current ruler. So yeah, Sweden is just going back and forth between absolutely everybody. We still have a claim on Upland. I may just go for that, to be honest. I think we can probably take them on and take Upland from them. Of course, we did fail last time, but I got better hopes this time. We have many, many more elephants. We have 1,200 in total. They've called the Holy Order, bringing them up to 15,000. What we got to do is just start defeating as many of their troops as we can. We need this to try and end before we go into debt. And look at that. We're almost wiping them out still almost every time. Yeah, if we can now siege their capital, that'll be really big. We're already up 42% just from battles. There we go. We captured his heir, so we can enforce that. And we have taken Upland from Sweden, which is like their most powerful duchy. Now, we don't have sanctioned loopholes anymore on this character yet anyway, so we can't just buy claims, which is sad because that would be really, really big for us right now. And currently, Lotharingia is winning a war for their claim on the Kingdom of Norway, so that's probably going to flip to Lotharingia as well. I don't know what is going on. Ireland is back to Denmark and everything. Okay, so Lotharingia, as you can see, did win that war we were talking about, but you know what? I think it's time to go for it. We're now a paragon of virtue. I say, let's try a holy war for Norway, because now, for some reason, we can do a kingdom wars, but before we couldn't on them, so I don't know what that is about. Now, we just have to hope that not too many people get involved. It's already quite close, with them having 16,000 men. Let's see, please. So far, they have 20,000. That is not terrible. There may be a chance, as long as we can make this kind of quick. Now, they're all running away for some reason. Okay, they're all getting involved now, but if we can defeat all their armies straight away, this is perfect. We're We're up 67%. We captured air, which is 25%. Defeat these armies down here. But yeah, what we need is to win this war before we go into debt. Otherwise, we'll lose elephants that we can't recover, and it will just be over for us. They're saying this is close, but let's just try. For some reason, 1,800 of them went past us. We defeat these as well. We're up 75%. They're down to 4,800 men. So what we got to do now, start sieging the war target. Now we have like over 1,000. It's not too bad. We can take on most of their garrisons. Yeah, we're going to siege all the easy counties in the war target. This is going way too well. Let's see. Can we siege this? Come on, please defend this. Yes, perfect. Who would have guessed elephants would be this powerful on some random Norwegian mountains? I don't know how they're up there or what they're doing, but it's working. So, siege this. Here we go. We lost barely any elephants. Like each battle, we lost 100 there, 7, 6, 12, while killing like thousands of them each time. But we can now enforce that, and we only just went into debt as well. That actually wasn't too bad. Okay, after that war, though, I'm kind of in a situation where I can't win. They're gonna stand up, but we have many factions now, and we don't really have too much of an army. This is a dissolution war. Let's raise our men at arms. Come on, quick. You want freedom, you shall have it in death. So that's another one for these guys down here. I think this is where the elephant empire just falls apart. We had a good run, but let's see. Maybe there's a chance. 974, but we have no money. So every time an elephant dies, they are not coming back. But let's see if we can take on this 9,000 here, defeat these, and we killed quite a lot of them, but not enough. What we'll do now is, I think, go and siege some of their land, try and get a nice jump up in war score. Up 18%. I'd honestly take a white peace. Winning is not that essential because we can only fight for a certain amount of time when we're 1,500 in debt. It's 14,000 of them right there. We have got tick and war score though, and I think we need 30% for a white peace. Ah, no. It's just gone down to 15%. Let's go and siege. Siege as much of their land as we can. I'll happily take a white peace. 30%. White peace. There we go. So we managed to white peace the big dissolution war, but there is another faction down here. I see like that's a lot of levies, actually. We may have a chance in defeating this one. That's probably mostly levies. So I think we did lose. Damn. We have been imprisoned. Can we escape? Yes. So we're down 65% with just 400 men remaining. And we can't resupply any units. Let's just see. I'm going to try and sneak past. And what I was going to try and do is try and unsiege, but it feels like they're just going to chase me the whole time. So the only way we can win is by fighting. So let's just try and get to a county we can try and defend from. This is the only hope. We do not have enough men to siege, but I don't think we can win a fight anymore unless they're too slow. Okay. So that's one battle won. Didn't really give us any percent, but let's just keep trying to fight. 54, but yeah, we cannot unsiege. So we have to just keep defeating their armies. And there we go. 100%. I don't know how. This just goes to show how good elephants are. We just defeated thousands of men with just a few hundred. But you know what? I don't think we can really continue. We're probably going to fall apart at any moment. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. And I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members. We have Intermio 1, Toxic Flame, Caesar, Mr. Diesel, Emperor Augustus, and Zehamus. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.